You sure Crocker hasn't called? He's supposed to meet me here a half hour ago.
Another drink while you're waiting, Mr. Whitney?
Please, 7's my limit.
I hear you're off to England, Mr. Whitney.
Big stuff, Frenchy. Biggest.
Business, huh?
Henley Regatta. Boot the elbowed home. Bulldog, bulldog, bow wow wow, Eli Yale.
Play ball.
Crocker, where the hell have you been? You're a half hour late.
Relax, boss. Just been taking care of business. I got your steamer ticket, train ticket up to Henley, the English money. Oh, I even picked up little Eli at J Press. New letter sweater looks terrific.
Where's my passport?
Not sorry, boss. I'll pick it up first thing in the morning if it's you on the boat.
Damn it, I want you down on Wall Street first thing in the morning to sell all my shares of the Amalgamated Bristolium.
Boss, the firm's entire assets are tied up in Amalgamated.
I got a hot tip from Charlie Blodgett. He said Amalgamated's gonna sink like that Titanic.
You told me Charlie Blodgett was a liar and a drunk.
He is, but he's a Yale man.
One for the road, sir.
Make it a double. Good night, Billy.
Anyone call for me, French?
Harriet, Nancy, Lorraine, 2 Lorraines.
How about a Hope? Hope Harcourt.
No, there was a lady came in asking for you, though.
He's wrong, Billy. It was only me.
Oh, Reno, my God, we had a date.
That's okay. I'd say forget it, but you already did.
Reno, I'm sorry. My boss was going to London in the morning. I had 1,000 things to do for him.
I'm going to London in the morning. All you had to do for me was buy me a drink.
What'll it be, ma'am?
A martini, only put a cherry in it instead of an olive.
2 Manhattans, Fred.
You know, I'm getting worried about you, Billy. I'm not sure this Wall Street job is good for you.
Hey, I'm making $35 a week.
Yeah, but look at you. Look at your coat.
What's the matter with my coat?
It's got a fried egg on the pocket.
That's an old school crest.
From where? PS 88? You're in trouble, kid. If you keep acting like a stuffed shirt stockbroker, you're gonna turn into one.
Why do I put up with this?
You're nuts about me. In fact, I got a great idea. Why don't you come to London with me?
Reno, be serious.
I am serious. England won't be the same without you.
Guys like me are a dime a dozen. You won't miss me over there.
Why are the cute ones always so dumb? My story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Your alcohol doesn't thrill me at all, so tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky. It's my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out
Reno, there's been something I'm busting to tell you.
of you. Yeah?
I'm in love.
And I'm in cabin 13.
Reno, not with you. I'm in love with a girl. She's fantastic. She's so fantastic she won't even talk to me. That's why I can't go to London, Reno. I've just got to stay here.
Oh, so all this time you were just giving me the runaround?
The runaround?
You had me thinking you wanted to marry me.
How could you think that? I always treated you with respect.
Exactly. Did you ever try to get me drunk? No. Did you ever take me up to your apartment to see your etchings? No. We've been in the back of a taxi dozens of times, and did you ever once grope? No, not one lousy grope. You shouldn't have let me on like that if you didn't mean it.
Reno, I didn't mean to mislead you.
The hell you didn't. You never even laid a hand on me, and I'm not used to men treating me like that.
Has Mr. Eli Whitney come aboard?
Mr. Whitney's in the bar.
I thought you kept the bar closed till you sailed.
Oh, he had a note from his doctor. Captain! Captain, a catastrophe! We may have to delay the sailing. What is it? Icebergs? Hurricane? Worse. Charlie Chaplin just wired. He's canceling his berth and setting the Martania. Good God! The passenger list, quick. Hope Harcourt, the debutante. That's not bad. The Normandy has Jimmy Walker and Machine Gun Kelly. Or even Oakleigh. Nothing, a wealthy Englishman. Wait a minute. Benjamin Franklin. It's not the same one. Then we've got nobody. Quick. We're down to the store club and see if there's anyone left over from last night. Aye, aye, sir.
Hey, Captain, where's all the celebrities? This comes better than a Flying Dutchman.
Fellows, please.
Ah, the gentlemen of the press. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Reverend Henry T. Dobson.
Not the Henry T. Dobson.
Come on, Captain.
As you've no doubt heard, I am on my way to the Westminster Conference to present my two newest converts, Luke and John. Luke was a compulsive gambler. To remind him of his former shame, he carries a deck of cards everywhere. John is a compulsive drinker.
Reno, sweet. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Hey, Reno, what are you doing on board this barge?
Same thing I do in my nightclub, boys. I'll be saving sinners twice a night in the ship's lounge.
See where the sinners with you.
Meet my angels. Purity,
Hi.
chastity, charity.
Hi. And non-virtue. Hi.
The easy kind, no doubt.
Say, brother, was that a pass?
Miss Sweeny, I have no interest in either you or your fallen angels. I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with you.
Well, then how about a picture, boys? Make sure and send a couple to the Archbishop.
Oh no!
Reverend!
Bye.
I tell you, boys, it ain't easy being New York's most notorious evangelist. Come, who will lead this sinner beside distilled waters?
What?
Which way to the bar? Thank you.
Hey, girls, give us the hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey, Miss Harcourt, you presiding at the Golden Silver Ball this year? How about the new Burke Cotillion?
Please, my touch is different. I beg your pardon?
That's a kiss, Your Highness.
No! How marvelous! No, I'm making a collection of the expressions you Americans use. A smooch is a kiss. I say, darling. How about a smooch?
Egad, Evangaline Harcourt!
Elisha Whitney.
Bow, down, boy, down!
Eli, you haven't changed in 40 years.
Me, look at you! You always did know how to fill a girdle.
Eli, really? You might have some respect for the memory of my late husband.
Oh, my apologies. You know, if it's any consolation, I was just coming out of the stock exchange when I saw him leap from that ledge. He jumped like a Yale man.
Thank you, Eli.
Oh my God.
You know my daughter Hope, and this is her fiancé, Lord Evelyn Oakleigh.
Fiance? Foreign word, Crocker, means you're getting married. Don't believe it.
I still don't either. And yet a week from now, my little girl will be a lady. Really?
This calls for a drink. Come on, everybody.
Isn't Mr. Crocker going to join us?
No, he's got a date on Wall Street. Get going, Crocker. Sell those shares.
Oh, wait.
All ashore that's going ashore. All ashore that's going ashore. Christians don't use chopsticks, we use forks. Christians don't use rickshaws, we use
Cars.
Christians don't use opium, we use
Martinis. Hey, you. Have you seen a minister?
What?
F.B.I. We're looking for a gangster dressed as a minister.
I think he went that way.
Show us.
I gotta meet someone in the bar right now.
Show us.
I don't have time for this.
Tony, the coast is clear.
Are we in England yet?
Where's Snake Eyes? He hasn't showed.
To hell with Snake Eyes. He's public enemy #1. He can take care of himself.
You don't suppose the cops nabbed him? Oh my God, I gotta find him. Snake Eyes! Oh, Snake Eyes!
Will you keep it down? We're trying to make a getaway here.
Snake Eyes!
Whoops, my strap. There it is.
Ah!
Whoa!
Fellow clerk, allow me to present myself. I am the Reverend Henry T. Dobson. Are you on your way to the conference?
Actually, I thought I'd go to bed early tonight, so...
I mean the Westminster Conference.
No, you see, I'm not a Westminster. I'm really more in the East.
What's your field, Doctor?
Well, I'm a sort of kind of a missionary.
A missionary? Where?
Way out in China.
In China?
Way out in China.
I've been in China for years.
Well, it wasn't in China. It was more of
It was in Indochina.
That's it. It was in indoor China. And you were in
Outdoor China. I guess we'll have a lot to talk about. And Gaozing, Zhendani?
I don't know, but I think it's downstairs.
There it is.
FBI! Got to move.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me! I'm the Reverend Henry T. Dobson!
Reverend! Oh my God, he is gone. There is nobody to lead us not into temptation. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Excuse me, Captain. Is there a casino on this ship?
Why, no.
There is now.
Brother Luke!
Just wanted to say bon voyage to the lady, boss. You'll be saying bon voyage to your job and you don't get the hell off of this boat.
I can't find Snake Eyes anywhere. What'll I do? He's my man. He's my life.
Forget about Snake Eyes!
Okay.
Fire ball. All ashore that's going ashore.
You blew it, Snake Eyes. Now what do I do with this passport and ticket?
Could you let me have them?
Who are you?
Give him the goods. He saved my ass.
Murray Hill Flowers. Murray Hill Flowers, where'd you get a name like that?
The Yellow Pages.
Fire ball. All ashore that's going ashore. Final call.
What am I doing? I'm supposed to be on Wall Street right now.
I hate to say goodbye, sweetheart, by the seashore. dear to me. I'm yours for life. So kiss me pretty much, in English or in French. Bon voyage, bon voyage. Let's go through life, travel, say the words, when the war brings its crown, there's nothing like bragging, so see it.
Excuse me, Mr. Purser. I'm looking for Miss Hope Harcourt. Is she in the dining room?
She and Lord Oakleigh were down for the 8 o'clock seating, Mr.
Cleaners. Murray Hill Cleaners.
Murray Hill Cleaners?
I mean flowers. Nuts.
What is your name, sir?
Billy Crocker.
Hey, Billy, good to see ya.
You came after all. I didn't see you come aboard. Where you been hiding? And how'd you get a ticket? Oh, you're sore at me for last night. Listen, Billy, I'm... You're not sore at me for last night. The hell you should be. I was out of line.
Oh, forget it, Reno.
No, it's your love life. If you want to go for second best, then forget about me and go after Miss Fantastic.
I did. She's on the boat.
Fantastic.
Reno, I'm a mess. I'm gonna lose my job. My boss is gonna lose his shirt, and all because of some damn dame.
She must be some damn dame.
Oh, she is. Oh, you're gonna love her. Her name's Hope. Hope Harcourt.
Hope Harcourt? The debutante Hope Harcourt? The one who came in on a Zeppelin? The one who chases foxes on the cover of Life?
So what, she's out of my league?
Billy.
Hell, maybe she is.
Billy.
No, I see it now. Guys like me deliver her groceries. You don't walk her down the aisle. Plus, she's engaged to some English guy, an earl or something.
Billy, we've been friends forever. So, friend to friend, let me ask you something. Where the hell is the old Crocker confidence? You think some teabag can compete with you? You think he's got one tiny fraction of your brains, your looks, your... As words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best. Instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest, unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty is not so pretty, then he's gonna tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Colosseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss, you're a Pentatonic, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse. You're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile of the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop, but if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Wait a minute. Your words poetic are not pathetic. On the other hand, baby, you're shy. And I feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Now give to humans like Vincent humans. I think that your song is bad, but I've got a notion. I'll second the motion, and this is what I'm going to add. You're the top. You're Mahatma Gandhi. You're the top. You're Napoleon Brandy. You're the purple light of a summer night in Spain. You're the National Gallery, you're Marble Salary, you're cellophane. faded soon to pop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top. What do you mean?
You're the top. You're an arrow color. You're the top. You're a Coolidge dollar. Your nipples red on the feet of Fred Astaire. You're an O'Neill drama.
You're a Whistler's mouth.
You're a Cabot Bear.
The hell's that?
I don't know, something good.
You're a Reno. You're Inferno's Dankese.
You're the nose on the break Durante. I'm the sword balloon that's faded soon to pop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
You're the top. You're a dancing volley. You're the top. You're a hot tamale. You're an angel. You're simply too divine.
You're Botticelli, you're Kate,
You're Shelley.
you're Ovaltine.
You're a boom.
What's a no?
You're the dam at Boulder. You're the moon over Mayweather's shoulder.
I'm the nominee of the GOP.
Or God.
But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
This one. You're the top. You're a Waldorf salad. I don't know. You're the top. You're a Berlin ballet. You're the boats that glide on the sleepy Ziders Eve. You're an old Dutch master.
You're Lady After.
You're broccoli.
That's cool now.
Call me quiet. You're romance. You're the steps of Russia. You're the pants on a Roxy Usher. I'm a broken doll of all the raw the blood.
But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
By taking deep breaths, dear, that always helps me. Oh, maybe you should go lie down.
And leave you alone. Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, besides, I'll be the right as rain as soon as we escape these swells.
But the sea is flat as a pancake, dear.
Oh, please hope. I wish you wouldn't mention food just now.
Sorry, I'll go get you a bromo.
Hey, Hope, how you doing?
Hello, Billy. Billy?
Oh, yeah, you're beautiful and you're about to faint.
Oh, Billy, I didn't know you were sailing.
I didn't either.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm selling life preservers. Oh, I stored away to be with you. I couldn't let you go.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy, this is my fiancée, Evelyn Oakleigh.
Oh, Billy Crocker, pleased to meet you, sir.
Forgive me, I'm afraid I rather overdid it in the dining room.
Oh, did you have those sweetbreads? Oh, the best brains I've ever ate. I've never seen them served that way with the jellied eels and head cheese.
Billy, stop it.
Nigel!
Billy, was that fair?
Fair? I can't just stand out in the moonlight with him. I didn't shoot him or push him overboard. I thought I was more than fair.
You're being terribly bad, Billy. Why, we hardly know each other.
Hardly know each other.
We met one night at a party. We danced, had a little too much wine, took a little spin around the park.
Call 5 hours in the back of a taxi, a little spin.
4 hours.
5. Remember you fell asleep after we,
I remember.
Then I took you down to that little cafe down by the docks.
We had breakfast as the sun came up.
Talked about going to California, getting a little bungalow, raising orange trees.
Raising kids. Oh, Billy, that was a fantasy. Things like that just aren't done.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You and me? Who am I kidding? I know too well that I'm just wasting my precious time in thinking such a thing could be, that you could ever care for me.
I know you'd hate to hear that I adore you, dear. But grant me just the same, I'm not entirely to blame for you. So easy to love, so easy to idolize all others above. So nice to wake with, so nice to sit down with the eggs and bacon with. We'd be so grand at the game, so carefree together, it does seem a shame you can't see your future with me, 'cause you'd be oh so easy to. So easy to idolize all others above. So worth the yearning for, so worth keeping every home fire burning for. Oh, how we thrive in a cottage for two, or maybe 3, 4, or 5. So try to see your future with me, 'cause you'd be oh so easy to love.
This is all wrong. I'm marrying Evelyn. Nothing can change that.
You can change it. All you have to do is say.
No. If you don't leave me alone, I'll make a scene.
You love Michaud. You're gonna marry me.
Operator, get me stateroom 1616. This is Evangaline Harcourt. Evangaline, it's Eli. Eli Whitney. Listen, I just had a swell idea. I'm all alone down here, and you're all alone up there. At least I hope you are. Also, what who cares what time it is, my turtle dove? I look at you and time stands still. Why, your face alone would stop the clock. Hello. Must be on your way. I'd like to be a big bloke, mama, and learn a new art and stroke, mama. You'll see your slim son putting crimps in the crimson when I roll crew.
Listen to that squawking. Sounds like a castaway on night at Alcatraz. Hey, fit me up, will you, Booty?
Where do you think you're going?
The boiler room. A certain sailor's gonna teach me the finer points of stalking.
You're not going anywhere. With your big mouth, you're gonna land us both in Sing Sing. Now, sit down. We're gonna play cards.
I don't wanna play cards. You got any fours?
Goldfish. Who is it?
It's me, Billy.
Hang on, I'm saying my prayers. I'm saying my prayers.
Odds Father, art in heaven, Halloween's my name. The kingfish come, dee-dum, on earth as in New Haven.
Amen.
Amen.
Come in, my son. Pull up a pew.
Thanks. Gotta lay low for a while. Not so sure that purser believes I'm married to flowers.
You seem troubled. Perhaps I can assist you in some way.
I don't think a minister can help me, Doc. The girl I'm in love with is gonna marry another guy.
I could kill the other guy.
When I roll on the varsity crew.
That's my boss. If he finds out I'm on the ship, I'm dead.
I bet he couldn't see you if I swiped his glasses.
I don't know what church you belong to, Doc, but you're a hell of a Christian.
Just a moment, my pet. The game's afoot. Entrez-vous, mon petit cabbage. My dear, you look ravishing.
Really? I thought I needed a shave myself.
What the hell? Padre, what are you doing here?
I just come around to take up the collection.
I thought you did that in the chapel.
You planning on attending chapel?
Well, no.
Then pony up now or I'll come back in the morning when you've got a hangover. That's funny. I seem to be wearing someone else's hat. Can you read the initials in there?
Where the hell are my glasses?
Are you sure you had them on when you barged in here?
What? This is my stateroom.
Then what am I doing in here? I have never been so insulted in my life. Okay. I stole his glasses. We'll be all right as long as the captain doesn't show up.
Who is it?
The captain.
Come in.
Sorry to disturb you, Doctor, but does a Mr. Murray Hill Flowers occupy this cabin?
Oh, not very often. Is anything wrong?
We've had a radiogram from Washington. The man you're traveling with is not Murray Hill Flowers. He's Snake Eyes Johnson, public enemy number 1.
Public enemy number 1.
Santa Anita.
Don't worry, Doctor, my men can handle him. If you just turn up, just give a shout.
Just practicing.
Stop me if I'm out of line, but I don't think you're really a minister.
Kid, I'm gonna level with you. I'm not a minister. I'm Moonface Martin, the famous gangster.
Yeah, public enemy 13, help police!
Hey, you're not gonna turn me in, are you?
Relax, Doc, we're pals.
Then where are you going?
I got a wedding to bust out.
You can't go out there. The captain thinks you're Snake Eyes Johnson.
What I need is a disguise.
Yeah, a set of armor or a gorilla suit.
Or a sailor suit.
Ooh, you need a sailor suit? No problem.
A sailor's life is supposed to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yes, but when you're a sailor, take it from me, you work like a son of a gun. They give you jobs of every kind and chores of every sort.
But sweat away, sailor, you don't mind.
'Cause you know when we reach port, there will
always be a lady fair, a Jenny fair or a Sadie fair. There'll always be a lady fair who's waiting there for you. There will always be a lady fair to smooth your troubles and to bless your hair. There'll always be a lady fair who's waiting there for you. There will always be a girl's caress to change your answer from a no to a yes. There'll always be a lady fair who's waiting there for you. Bum, 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 bum,
Keep this quiet. He's public enemy number 1. You don't want to set off a panic among the passengers. You check the foredogger and approach me on the bridge.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And remember, he's a master of disguise.
This is ridiculous. These pants have got to be 6 inches too short.
I don't think Erma picked the guy for the length of his pants. Don't shoot! I'm coming out!
What was that noise, sir?
That was a trap shooting contest.
Crap shooting contest?
Skeet shooting, Doctor. The winning prize is $100.
Can you use your own guns?
Of course.
See you later.
Hey, wait a minute. Paul! Miss!
Really, Mother? We didn't lose all of our money in the crash. What? If I changed my mind right now and decided not to marry Evelyn, we'd be fine.
We would not. You two haven't quarreled, have you? Oh, dear.
No, I'm going to marry him, Mother. Everything will be all right.
Good.
Paul! Miss! Paul! Miss! Paul!
Excuse me. Are you Miss Evangaline Harcourt?
Why, yes.
Oh, no.
The captain asked me to find you. The ship has hit an iceberg. Shh. All the lifeboats are leaking except for one, and he saved the last 2 places for you and your daughter.
Billy, this isn't fair.
Who cares if it's me? The ship is sinking. Do I have time to go back for my jewelry?
Hurry, and remember, not a word to anyone.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Billy.
Now that you mention it, I am. 12 hours after you tell me to leave you alone forever, I got you all to myself.
Oh, not quite all to yourself. Good morning, Mr. Whitney.
Good morning, dear. I'm looking for a sailor.
Oh, take a look at this one.
I want to send a wire. This goes to William Crocker, Whitney Building, New York City. Crocker, wire confirmation of amalgamated sale at once. You got that?
Better have him read it back.
Crocker, wire confirmation of amalgamated sale at once. You know, you remind me of someone.
Oh, look out!
What was that?
The biggest seagull I've ever seen. Gotta run, I'll see you later.
They're gone. Captain, thank God. Where do I go?
Where would you like to go?
Lifeboat.
The lifeboat drill is tomorrow morning, madam.
The sailor told us.
Told you what?
The ship is sinking.
A joke, ladies and gentlemen, she's only joshing. I suggest you have a talk with the ship's doctor, madam, and in the meantime, stay out of the bar.
Yes, my son.
Brother Luke has been gambling. Look, the wages of his sin.
Oh, for shame. Go hail a few Marys, will you? So, you've been playing cards. You know how to shoot craps?
No.
Hail, Christian. And watch close. I put up my money, you put up your money. I roll a number. If I roll the same number before I throw a 7, I win. If not, you win. Okay?
Box cards. Craps.
thanks a lot.
Don't mention it. What'd I do?
You walked out on me. You nearly got nailed by my boss. Everybody's pointing at me in this stupid disguise.
Hey, don't knock the disguise. Hell, it's practically as good as mine.
Hi, Billy, how you doing? And Moonface Martin, long time no see.
You don't know me, Reno. I'm a hunted man.
Here it is, Doctor.
Don't shoot! I'm flying fish!
Flying fish?
Doctor, have you seen Mr. Flowers?
As a matter of fact, I just saw him go into the mizzen mast.
We don't have a mizzen mast.
Then it must have been someone else.
Sailor, come with me. I want you to help me find someone.
Aye, sir.
Who's he looking for?
He's looking for Billy.
Well, Billy ought to be a big help to him.
What ho! It's Reno, Sweeny! I say, Lord Evelyn Oakleigh, might I have your autograph?
Why not?
You know, I spent the most smashing evening at your club. Lordy, saints preserve us! Your singing stirred me to a frenzy, and me dancing about like bojingles.
Thank you.
Are you drunk or crazy? Good luck, Reno Sweeny. I say, we should all have tea in my cabin. I know my fiancée, Miss Harcourt, would love to meet you.
That's very sweet, but I'm afraid
She'd love to.
Marvelous! Shall we say 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
See you later, elevator.
Moon, are you crazy? That's the Tommy that's making time with Billy's girl. This'll be like consorting with the enemy.
Exactly. Here's the plan. You get to his cabin early, wearing something that slips off easy. Then I bust in and catch him tearing your clothes off. And then we blackmail him into breaking the engagement.
Moon, that's despicable.
You don't like it?
I love it.
No, Reno, we should have teamed up years ago.
We're two of a kind, all right.
Partners?
Through thick or thin.
Night or day.
Right or wrong.
If you're ever in a jail, here I am.
If you ever need a pal, I'm your gal.
If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, I'm your bail. It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgot, ours will still be hot. La la la, ding ding ding. If you're ever down a well, ring my bell.
If you ever catch on fire, send a wire.
If you ever lose your teeth when you're out to dine, borrow mine. It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have ceased to gel, ours will still be swell. La la la, hip hip hip.
If they ever black your eyes, put me wise.
If they ever cook your goose, turn me loose.
If they ever put a bullet through your brain, I'll complain.
It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships go up in smoke, ours will still be yours. La la la, goof goof goof. If you ever lose your mind, I'll be kind.
If you ever lose your shirt, I'll be hurt.
If you're ever in a mill and get sawed in half, I won't laugh. It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When all their friendships have been forget, ours will still be great.
If they ever crack your spine, drop a line.
If they ever cut your throat, write a note.
If they ever make a cannibal stew of you, invite me to.
It's friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships go up the creek, ours will still be slick. La la la, whack whack whack.
Whack, whack, whack. I'm not saying whack, whack, whack. That's ridiculous. You think I'm a duck?
Well, I mean,
I'm saying
that you look
whack,
like
whack.
one. I'm not kidding, seriously, get a new dress. When other friendships have been forgot, ours will still be hot.
Woof, woof, woof.
Did you ring, sir?
Oh, yes, you might bring me my tea, please. And step in it.
Excuse me, sir?
I mean, sit on it.
I don't follow, sir.
Lost. Bring it right away, will you?
Yes, sir. I'll step on it.
Step on it? Makes no sense at all. Oh, come in. I say, you Yanks are fast. Just put it down on the table, will you? I was hoping to have it before I started to dress. I hope it's good and hot.
Well, nobody's complained yet.
Dear me, I thought it was the man with my tea.
And what were you going to do if it was cold? Cut his head off?
Oh, you mean Excalibur, old family heirloom. Mother Harcourt wants me to wear it for the wedding. You know, it's odd. The old bees is as taken with things English as I am with things American.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way because this American certainly feels gaga about you.
Gaga. I'm not sure I follow.
Does this make it any clearer?
Marvelous! Oh, to feel gaga about a person means to rub his neck.
You don't understand. I mean, you do things to me.
Do things to you?
I mean, you send me.
Send you where?
One look at you and I get hot pants.
Oh, dear me, but do eyes do any good?
Evie, hot pants means that I'm crazy about you.
Hot pants means you're crazy about me? Smashing. Because I think you're the absolute rat's pajamas. I say, it's something funny.
Yeah, but it's also kind of cute.
Aha! So this is what I find. You beast! You despoiler of innocent girlhood! Look at this poor child, her clothes torn off in your fiendish attacks, standing there in her nakedness! There's something wrong here.
Hold on a minute, Moonface.
No! Stand back! Thou not commit this British lie to twist American womanhood by the tail! Do you think your girlfriend will marry you after this? And don't think she won't know, because I'm gonna tell her.
Oh, do. Only make it a bit thicker. She does complain that I lack fervor.
Now wait a minute, Buster. You're taking the wrong attitude. I'm a dangerous man.
Come on, Padre. You're an old sweetheart and you know it.
Okay, you asked for it. I'm gonna prove to you that I'm a desperate character. Do you just mind waiting a moment? I won't be long. Just...
You know, I've noticed these clergy sometimes go a bit off.
Evie, there's something I've got to tell you. This was a setup.
A setup?
We were going to frame you.
Frame me?
He was supposed to bust in and catch us in a clinch.
I say, do you mean he thought I'd make love to you?
That was the idea.
Oh, that is exciting. You mean you and me.
You see? Now I guess you realize how serious this is.
Moonface, put it down.
No.
Put it away.
It's all right, Padre. You thought I would take advantage of Miss Sweeny here, and you came to her rescue, and I admire you for it. I admire you enormously. What's the expression? I've got hot pants for you.
Keep away from me or I'll shoot.
Evening, folks. I trust you're enjoying the crossing.
This is the dullest passenger list I have ever seen. There is nobody on board but nobody. No celebrity! I want celebrity!
How about, Gertrude Durrell?
The shadow sliver, is she on board?
Not exactly, but there she goes.
What is Hope seeing that guy? It must be the mother. She's the one behind this.
I could kill the mother.
No.
Okay, I have another plan.
I hope it's better than the last one.
Any sign of that criminal yet, men?
Not yet, sir.
Apprehend that man immediately.
Yes, sir.
And if you see any celebrities, apprehend them too.
Aye, aye, sir.
Did you hear that? I've got to do something about this disguise.
Stay out of the kitchen or I'll put you on the menu. Sailor, find out who this belongs to.
Aye, sir. Now, if only I had a beard or a phony mustache.
Oh, be calm, my dear. They always find their way home.
His home is in Oyster Bay, Long Island.
Oh, dear, you're like a trembling fawn. Here, have some more.
I told you, Eli, liquor has never touched my lips.
You know a shortcut?
Cheeky, cheeky.
Evangeline, just look at that moon. Ah, yes, the night was made for romance, my sweet. Will you marry me?
I'm sorry, sir, I can't. I'm already married.
What?
But there's a lady around the corner looking for a dog. Why don't you try her?
Thank you. You're welcome.
Your brother Edna.
Well, his real name's Mona, but he changed it. He's deranged.
Several months ago, he escaped from the family suite at Bedlam.
You have a family suite in Bedlam.
I was taking him down Savile Row for a new straitjacket when he gave me the slip.
Who is this man?
My brother's keeper.
Dear me, this is most upsetting.
Don't worry, we know how to handle him.
We've been through this a million times.
You mean this has happened before?
He marries them, he murders them. He marries them, he murders them.
He murders their mother.
But he seems so normal.
Children of the side.
The telltale side.
The fatal side.
What signs? What signs?
Well, there's a certain phrase he uses.
Just before he snaps.
Have you ever heard him say?
What ho?
That's it.
Edna! Edna!
I've been looking for you everywhere, mums, I say. How do you like it? Dear me, is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. She's just playing dead. You sit up, roll over.
What do we do?
Oh, with time off for good behavior, about 5 years.
Oh my God, Mother! Mother! Billy, what have you done?
I hope I can explain everything.
You just don't know when to stop, do you, Billy? His name isn't Billy, dear. It's Evelyn, and Evelyn isn't Evelyn. He's Edna, and Edna's really Mona. I'll show you who he is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It just jumped right out of my hand. Evelyn, take Mrs. Harcourt up to her cabin while I clean this up, please.
Right here.
Dear me, what else could go wrong?
There, mums, cheer up. Look.
How long are you going to keep up this stupid act?
I beg your pardon?
You're in love with him. Why don't you just admit it?
I really don't think this is any of
He may want you now, but he's not going to stick around forever. Half the women in New York are crazy about him. Why, just the other night, one of the best-looking dames I know practically proposed to him.
She did? Who was she?
Me.
It's delectable, it's delirious, it's still never, it's still living, it's still not, it's still unfree.
I feel the sudden urge to sing the kind of ditty that invokes the spring.
I'll control my desire to curse while you crucify the verse.
This verse I've started seems to be the tin antithesis of melody.
Can you spare us all the pain? Just skip the damn thing and sing the refrain.
Me, re, re, do, so, mi, do, la, si. The night is young, the skies are clear, so if you wanna go walking near, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, 'cause so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring love.
Let yourself go. It's delightful. It's delicious.
I've always been a B&B man myself.
Of course, we'll have to find out what the groom wants.
Oh, cognac contreau. Whatever makes you happy, Mom.
Mom?
Billy, stop it.
No, you're right. No more kidding around. Mrs. Harcourt, hope there's something she'd like to tell you. Go on, honey, you're on.
Honey? What is this all about?
Billy.
Go on, tell her the world won't end.
I can't.
All right, then I will.
No.
Hope I understand this is hard for you, but you have to choose.
I can't. I won't.
I say, you don't have hot plans for a game of shuffleboard?
Captain and Tim. We've got him, ladies and gentlemen. No cause for alarm.
Who is he?
Ladies and gentlemen, the man we've just arrested is Snake Eyes Johnson, public enemy number 1. Take him away, men.
You idiot! Release that man.
But Captain, I thought you on Clapton Irons.
Clapton Irons? A celebrity like Snake Eyes Johnson?
Wait, let me get this straight. If I'm a stoner, you'll throw me in jail, but if I'm a famous murderer, you'll roll out the red carpet?
You'll be my guest for dinner at the captain's table.
You know, he's not the only gangster on the ship.
What do you mean, Doctor?
I mean, I'm not a minister. I'm Moonface, Mark. I'm a public enemy, too.
Public enemy number 2?
Yeah. Shut up, Erma.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we have not 1, but 2 famous criminals on board. Let's make them feel at home.
Mr. Johnson, can I have your autograph? Can I touch your trigger finger? Did you ever kill anyone that looks like me?
There's room for one more, baby.
What fun! Go on, darling!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the honorary captain of the SS American.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try
Public enemy number one.
Public enemy number one.
It's time for killing the fat and Catholics. He's throwing a party on behalf of public enemy number one. Public enemy number one. Public enemy number one. Thank thee for everything thou hast done. Blessings on thee the noble shed, for putting this coat of arms on the land. Thank thee heartily, holy man, for taking this liner, America, for henceforth will be crowded on every run. Due to thee, public enemy number one.
You know, you break your back to steal and cheat and kill. You wonder if it's all worth it. Then something like this happens. You're beautiful.
Come on, girls, we got a show to do. How do you like the royal treatments, Snake Eyes?
Nice.
Listen, I just saw Hope. She's all broken up.
Aww.
Oh, tough guy, huh? Suppose I told you she wants to marry you.
You kidding me? She said that?
No. Come on. You know she wants to marry you. She's nuts about you. She just hasn't got the guts to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sweeney's service is about to begin. This is the final call for drinks before the service.
Showtime, Toots.
I would appreciate it if you would cease addressing me as Toots. Henceforth, call me by my right name, Mrs. Moonface Martin.
Let me guess. You performed the ceremony yourself?
Well, it isn't legal, is it?
Miss Sweeny says that you good Eli, you need to reform your ways.
Matter of my ways.
You propose to a sailor.
I'm a lonely man, Evangaline.
Hey, it's Erma.
Hey, Erma, come over here.
You look like a million.
Thanks, boys. I'm touched. Ah, that's an expression.
Oh, Evelyn, I really don't feel up to this. I want to go back to my cabin.
Don't be silly. Look, it's snake ears.
Evelyn, no.
I say, Mr. Johnson, who am I? You dirty rat. You dirty rat.
No coward.
Damn.
Evelyn, stop it.
Hey, you want to make her happy, pal? Do an impression of me.
You can be very cruel, Billy.
Well, that's how we got to be number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the SS American is pleased to present the world's most sensuous sermonizer, Her High-Stepping Holiness, Miss Reno Sweeny.
Hush, brothers and sisters. We are here tonight to fight the devil. There's only one way to fight the devil, and that's out in the open.
Lordy, lordy.
Evelyn!
I want everyone to turn to their neighbors and say, bless you, brother. Bless you, sister.
Bless you, brother. Bless you, sister.
There's only one way to send the devil packing, and that is to confess your sins. Come on, who will be the first to stand up and say, I'm a sinner?
I'm a sinner.
Hallelujah. Thank you, sister. Who's next?
I'm a sinner.
ago.
Stand up, brother. I want to hear this one.
When I was visiting China some time ago, there was a little Chinese girl by the name of Plum Blossom, of whom I became extremely fond. Eventually, we had an unpremeditated romp in the rice, and I enjoyed it very much.
You know, I was worried about you, brother. I feel much better now. Do you hear that playing?
Yes, I hear that playing.
Do you know who's playing?
No, who is that playing?
Why, it's Gabriel saying, will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Oh, blow, Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I've been a sinner, I've been a scam, but now I'm willing to trim my lips. So blow, Gabriel, blow. I was low, Gabriel, low. Mighty low, Gabriel, low. But now since I have seen the light, I'm good by day and I'm good by night. So blow, Gabriel, blow. Once I was headed for hell. Once I was headed for hell. But when I got to Satan's door, I heard you blow on your horn once more. So I said, Satan, farewell. And now I'm all ready to fly. Yes, to fly higher and higher. 'Cause I've gone to brimstone and I've been to the fire. And I've purged my soul in my heart too. So climb up the mountaintop and start to blow, Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I wanna join your happy
confession? I'll give you a confession. 2 months ago, I fell in love with a girl. Had her show it. I hounded her. I embarrassed her. I made her cry. I'm sorry, Hope. I want you to be happy. I'll never bother you again.
What is this? He doesn't sound like Snake Eyes Johnson.
I'm not a gangster. I'm just a broken down broker.
Mercer, clap that man in irons.
Get behind me, kid. We'll shoot our way out. There's definitely something wrong here.
Captain, is it true you gave coaches before weddings aboard this vessel?
It is, madam.
And I would like you to schedule one for 2 p.m. tomorrow. These two young eager folks would like to get married and do so before anything else can go wrong. Mother!
As you wish, madam.
Give me one good reason to live.
Cherry cheesecake.
2 weeks ago, I was being fitted for my first Brooks Brothers suit. Now look where I am.
Oh, this place ain't so bad. You ever been to jail in Cicero? And I don't mean the new one. I mean the old one.
Be serious, Mo. My girl's getting married in the morning. I'll never see her again.
You know your problem, kid? You ain't got no philosophy. Life's taught me to think positive. It's like Dillinger once told me. Remember, it's always darkest just before they turn on the lights. There's an old Australian bush song that Melba used to sing. A song that always cheered me when I was blue. Even Melba said this bush song was a hell of a song to sing. So be quiet whilst I render it for you. When your instincts is approaching you faster and faster. Then be like the bluebird and sing tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la. When you know you're headed for the jailer. Don't allow the old face to look paler, but be like the bluebird and sing tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la. Be like the bluebird who never is blue, for he knows from his upbringing what singing can do. And though by other birdies in the boughs he may be told that his efforts are perfectly lousy, he sings on and on till his troubles are through. Tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Boy, what a dump.
Erma!
I gotta talk fast. I got a couple of sailors waiting for me at the forecastle. They're gonna teach me how to grease up the horses.
What's going on up there? Is Hope up there?
Yeah, let me tell you, kiddo, you're well rid of that drip. All she does is whine and cry and stand around looking like Garble and Camille.
Did she say anything about me?
No, but she gave me this note. Hey, Moon, how about giving me your passport? You ain't gonna need them where you're going. And I can sell them for a bundle.
Good idea, Erma.
Hey, Moon, the new list of public enemies just came out. You've been passed by tooth decay. Good luck.
Dearest darling, I love you so. But what good does love do when there's no hope? Love hope.
All through the night, I delight in your love. All through the night, you're so close to me. All through the night, from a height far above, you and your love bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to wake me, you're never there alone. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows gone, and then once again I can dream I've the right to stay close to you all through the night.
All through the night I delight in your love. All through the night you're so close to me. All through the night from high far above, you
When dawn comes to wake me, you're never there alone. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows fall, and then once again will I know I was right. Staying close to you all through the night. She loves me. She loves me, darling.
glancing off his beano. 'Tis not the ship, 'tis he the wreck. His heart dashed on a girl named Reno. Miss Sweeny, oh, I say you startled me.
Sorry, couldn't sleep.
All right.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, Evie, but this time he's got even me stymied. My two best friends are in the slammer, and tomorrow morning, but you know all about that. Here's to the happy groom. Make that, here's to the groom.
Miss Sweeny, you see before you a man staggered by a revelation. It hit me like a stone hammer in the middle of your service. The woman I'm destined to marry tomorrow is not one and the same with the woman I love.
Well, you mean you're not in love with Hope? That's great. I mean, it's a good thing you found out just in time.
There's the rub. You know the Oakleigh motto? Nostrum fuglium centaurum.
What's that mean?
No one really knows. We're not supposed to go backing out of engagements. Well, adieu, Miss Sweeny.
You know, there's one thing that I just can't figure. That business on the rice paddy, Plum Blossom, how does that have to do with Nostrum, whatever?
Oh, goodness. This is most embarrassing. Must I explain?
It's your motto.
Miss Sweeny, I've never told this to anyone before. It's the Oakleigh family secret. There's something dark and savage in our blood. In mine, especially. Long ago, so long ago, I hardly know when, my great-great-grandmother Norman stepped out with a gypsy. Of course you will say she was a little bit tipsy. But tipsy, no. Of their love there wasn't a doubt. So I can't wait to get the stage all set, so I can let the gypsy in me out, hiding away. There's a little bit of gypsy in me that's never been found, waiting its day. There's a little bit of gypsy in me, just hanging around till that magical night when the stars by their light give mystery to the sleeping lagoon, while the haunting guitar, not too near, not too far, gaily strums away, hums away, a titillating tune. When I'm there in that dream, with the one in the world I worship passionately, at the moment supreme will be shown the unknown gypsy in me.
Get in there, you two, and behave yourselves.
Hey, what's going on?
They'll only be in for an hour. They cleaned out third class playing crabs, and some folks are pretty hot about it.
What about us? What are we getting out?
I knew this would happen. I hope you are satisfied.
You know your problem, kid? You ain't got no philosophy. There's an old Australian...
Oh, would you just shut up with that? What time is it?
1:30.
1:30 what?
I don't know. I lost the little hand.
The wedding starts at 9. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, you bums.
Reno!
Boys, I got fantastic news. The best thing that can ever happen to a person just happened to me.
You got parole.
No. She's in love.
And what's more, Evelyn's in love with me.
That's great! In fact, that's perfect.
Yeah, you marry Evelyn, Billy marries home, and that only leaves one problem.
What's that?
How shall I put it? Let me out!
Okay, we gotta think of something.
If only we were Chinese.
Chinese?
They get out in an hour. Say, old buddies, how about a game of poker?
He can't play cards. Purser took his money.
That's okay, we'll play strip poker. I lose, I take off all my clothes. You lose.
Purser! Purser! Pardon me, your shoe's untied. Your deal.
Okay, Billy. Yeah, hi. What do you bet?
I bet my coat.
You stay coat?
I stay coat.
You stay coat?
I stay coat.
I stay coat. We all stay coat. Okay, yeah, hi. What do you bet?
I bet pants.
You call pants?
I call pants.
You call pants?
I call pants.
Call it all pants. Call it all pants. Call it all pants.
Hey, Erma, we're already having one wedding. How about two? What do you say?
No! Marry me!
No, marry me, Erma.
Come on, fellas. Get married for the birds. Who needs it?
We do.
Yeah? Bunny beware. Bunny better take care. When aren't I a girl? I'm a difficult girl. So bunny beware. When I go to a show, I prepare the first row. When invited to dine, I can't eat without wine. Somebody beware. During Christmas holidays, I develop chicken ways, and I'm not at all anti pretty things. Auntie rings from Cartier's. Your devotion I prize. But you must realize, my boy, the girl's luxuries are my necessities. Somebody
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here together over the bodies of... We are assembled here today in the bonds of holy...
Stop!
Good Lord, what's this?
We have just completed an extensive peregrination in order to confer with this English gentleman right here. It appears we have arrived in providentially the nick of time.
I'm afraid if you've come in reference to my Hong Kong interest, you've chosen a bad moment. I'm about to be married.
No, can't marry. No, can't marry.
Why are you married? I mean, why can't he be married?
Permit me to explain. I have honor to introduce Wu Chang Moon, father of Little Plum Blossom.
And who is Little Plum Blossom?
Yes, who is Little Plum Blossom?
This is Little Plum Blossom. A little Chinese princess, until Lord Evelyn turned her into a little Chinese tramp.
I'm not sure I'm following this.
Lord Evelyn take plum blossom for rice paddy, bring back plum tart.
What do you mean? Is this really true?
I'm afraid so. East is east and all that, but I'm afraid that I have to admit for one brief moment our twains did meet.
And how? Pretty soon along come little plum pudding.
Evelyn, is this woman really Plum Blossom?
I can't really say, it all happened so long ago.
Long ago, so long ago.
Good Lord! Apologies to one and all, but it appears that under the circumstances, I am unable to marry Miss Harcourt.
Don't be ridiculous. All these people want is money. Look, I'll give you each 1,000 to clear out.
We'll take it.
Do not insult us with offering our filthy money.
I'll make it 2,000.
The American above cannot buy Chinese honor.
I'll make it 5,000.
Chinese honor sold.
No, Mr. Whitney, don't pay him. No amount of money can undo this great wrong. You, sir, you are related to Little Plum Blossom?
Like an O'Neill drama to Whistler's mom.
Then the only way to pay this debt of honor is for you, Evelyn, to offer him me.
Done. Chinese honor saved.
What am I?
Congratulations, old boy. You're getting quite a girl.
Why does the English gentleman not right wrong turn to Plum Blossom?
Right, wrong, done. Oh, I say. Confound it, why not? See here, Plum Blossom. Will you marry me?
Sweetie, I thought you'd never ask. Oh, my mother, what's the matter?
What's the matter? We're poor again. I shall have to spend the rest of my life living in hotels.
Like hell you will. Marry me, Evangaline, say yes, and live the rest of your life in the lap of luxury. Why, after that amalgamated deal, I could buy this whole tub and turn it into a private yacht for you.
Eli, my savior, my knight in shining armor.
Mr. Whitney?
Crocker,
Yes, sir.
you never told me you were Chinese.
Not, sir. I'm afraid I have another confession. I stowed away on the ship. I never made it to Wall Street. I never sold those shares.
You never. Well, that means I'm ruined. Ruined.
Sorry, boss.
At least I have someone to comfort me in my misfortune.
Well,
Mr. Whitney! Mr. Whitney! Mr. Whitney! Urgent cable from New York. Amalgamated just went through the roof. You're a zillionaire.
Eli!
How do you do it, boss?
How? Brains, guts, and the world's finest education. Bulldog, bulldog, go, wow, wow, Eli, yeah.
Speaking of dogs, does this belong to anybody?
Gee, where have you been?
We found him in the swimming pool.
What was he doing in the swimming pool?
The
doggy paddle. Come on, Cap, we've got some weddings to perform.
Yeah, Cap, I've been waiting all my life to be a lady.
Yeah. Step in it.
Please settle down, husband and wife, to solve the riddle called married life. It's delightful.
It's delicious.
It's too lovely.
It's slightly fried, it's delightful.
Delicious.
It's too lovely.
To the pop of
champagne off the hook in our cluster
Till
blade.
a bright light from the cabin cozily calls. Every falls on spring, my love, our day's complete. And what a beautiful bridal suite. It's delightful. It's delicious.
It's delightful.
Delirious.
It's
Impulse is right as can be till one night at your window you see an absurd bird with a bundle hung from his nose. And baby clothes.
And he goes, and no, I'm not a great